Hello friends and followers. So here's the NC-300 receiver again, national company NC-300. And I wanted to assure this thing had no ripple on the power supply because it did have a little bit. So I put this large capacitor in here. I think it's a 220 UF at 450 volts. It came out of a linear amplifier. In fact, it came out of a Dentron power supply that somebody had replaced the capacitors. At any rate, I replaced the tube here. The tube here has been replaced with two diodes. So when you want to see what kind of ripple is on a radio or something old, a transmitter, you can use an ohm meter on AC volts. So I'm on AC volts here now. And of course, when you ground this thing and two leads are the same, you're not going to see any AC on here at all. And that's what you want to see. Okay, so if I look at what's coming off these diodes here and the two diodes into this 390 ohm resistor, I can go right here. And it's got a lot of volts, AC volts, like 34 volts, which is bad. Okay, right after the resistor into this new capacitor here, we'll touch there and you'll see there's .4 AC volts, which is pretty good. Now, when you go through this resistor, which is what it does again, and then it comes out here, has negligible AC volts, like .02, which is really good. So now our B plus is feeding at nominal voltages. So let's see what our B plus voltage is. It's supposed to be 150 volts. It might be running up high because I took the tube out. Okay, it's at 173. You know what? But I don't care. That makes the radio run a little hotter. So we're at 173 there, and our base voltage coming into this guy is going to be higher than that, 187. So yeah, I'm happy with our 150 being 173. It makes the radio a little hotter. I don't think it's going to hurt anything. That's all she wrote. So yeah, when you jump the tube out, you got to put in some kind of resistor. Obviously the 390 should be like a 450 or something to make this 150. I just did a rough calculation for the 390. I was off a bit, but I'm not going to change it now. I'm going to go with the 170 volts on the B plus there. That makes the radio run, like I said, a little hotter. And we have no AC in this turkey at all. It's perfect. So there's no AC voltage here at all. And you want to see it pure like that, because when you're listening to sideband and all that, you don't want to have any AC mixing in there and causing distortion. So that was the plan here. And yeah, there's 40 meters again.
And then I can just go up the amount of KCs and put the next frequency in.
It sounded pretty good.
That's how you save
if you ask me.
The frequency into the segments. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I don't hear any crap in there. It had a bit of hum before, but not now. Just a tiny bit.
We'll look at the meter on your next transmission and give you a signal report. But I'm hearing you Q5, no every word. So nice to make your acquaintance. I'm not sure if we've chatted before. I don't recall if we did. My name is Patty, Papa Alpha Tango Tango India, and I'm in Arizona.
Anyway, I'm happy with how the radio turned out. This thing's been a lot of work, probably a week of work or something, or 2 weeks. I don't know. It's been huge work. Plus repainting the case. I probably shouldn't sell this radio, but I guess I've decided to get rid of all my big radios here. I think anything huge and big is going to go out the door. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Time to get rid of all this stuff, at least the big ones. All right, because they're heavy. I just shipped out a 88 pound Central Electronics. I think this radio here weighs in at 5 pounds. I think these are like 40 pounds, maybe 50, I don't know. 40 pounds probably. 40 pounder. That little guy there is only going to be like 20 pounds. Dentron's probably 50 pounds. That SB200 is probably 50 pounds. I don't know. I got to get this place cleaned up. I got to get back onto IT work and not be addicted to radios anymore. That's what I'm thinking. I got to get back on to pure IT work. I love fixing the radios. It's fun. It's a distraction. It's a hobby, but it can become all-consuming and really screw things up. So that's kind of where I'm heading. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.